Alright guys, so I figured I'd film a video of the 2020 Expedition King Ranch that I got this week as a press vehicle. I did a little live video earlier this week when I first got it, trying to compare it just for giggles to my 2014 Escalade. But I just wanted to give you guys a little walk around, and then in the comments you guys can talk about it and tell me what you think about it. But yeah, it's a two-wheel drive King Ranch 2020. I had to just clean it up because when I went on this trip, it was got kind of dirty. Don't mind the trash. But I've always been a huge fan of King Ranch interiors. I mean, ever since I've seen them in like the older F-Series trucks. But one thing that I was unfamiliar with or unaware of the meaning of this logo right here. A follower of mine pointed out that it's called the Flying W, I think is what he said. And I went online and did some research, and there's not a real meaning behind it. There's a few different guesses that it's the shape of a rattlesnake, or it's the flow of a river in Texas, or it's the ebb and flow of a longhorn, Texas longhorn. So I don't know. If you guys know, please let me know. But here's the interior. Oh, typical, you know, infotainment unit. You got this really funky, jeweled out, a little bit nicer than the GT500 I had. It's, you know, a lot of Fords and a lot of vehicles now are going to these rotary dials. I, for one, would have liked the actual lever since it's still an SUV. But I do like that it's kind of jeweled out. It's got this aluminum switch knob, and then the front looks like glass, but it's some like kind of, I don't know, some other kind of material. You got, which another weird thing is you have a plus and minus for when you shift manually. It's not a paddle or anything. It's these little buttons right here, and you have your drive mode button. Dual climate control, heated and cooled front seats. You got a 12-volt outlet right here. Now, this is one thing I didn't try. I don't know what this, I'm sure this is like some kind of parking assist. With I didn't try it though. I probably ought to. Parking sensors. I mean, all your normal stuff. Which is one of these buttons right here for the cameras is pretty cool. Shows you the front camera. This is for like in parking lot slow situations, because then it turns off after like I think 5 miles an hour. Then you got your above angle, just the front, and then you got like this 360 looking setup, which I think is pretty cool. You got a panoramic sunroof. Maybe, yep. Panoramic sunroof. Oh, nope, wrong way. It goes all the way back. Of course, this was the only one that opens. The back one's just for skylight. You've got captain's chairs in the center. And you have a powered folding third row. These are electronically latched that you can hit a button from the back if you're in the tailgate to lower them down, but you have to manually lift them back up. This one does not come with the optional. It does not come with the optional $2,000 monitors in the headrest. And I think it's really one of the only options this truck doesn't have, because this is the trim level just below the Platinum. The Platinum's top of the line. King Ranch is just below it. The only other option I think this truck doesn't have is four-wheel drive. But you have your 110 volt, 150 watt charger right there. Two USB Type A's. You have your AC controls back here. You have heated seats only in the rear. And in the back seat occupants have the Type A on either side for their charging needs. It's a pretty nice truck, I won't lie. Like, I've put close to 1,000 miles on it in a week when I went to Bowling Green, Kentucky for, ironically, LS Fest. But this thing rides phenomenal. It's got the big EcoBoost, the 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost, makes 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, if I'm not mistaken. I think I can start it up right now. I guess not with the... Can't start it up with the hood open. I'll just close the hood. What is going on? Maybe because I had the button on. Let's do that. Now we can start it. Again, I know people are gonna say the EcoBoost doesn't sound that great stock. I don't know if they even sound great with exhaust on them, but I mean, it's a V6. But I will tell you one thing, it gets down the road really well. It's got great passing power. Now, one thing I did notice though when I was reading the Moroni sheet, or I was reading online, is that the 3.5 EcoBoost in the Platinum has slightly more horsepower than the one that's in this King Ranch. Like I said, it had 375 horsepower in this one, and the Platinum has 400 horsepower. I'm assuming that's all in tuning, but here's the Moroni sheet so you guys can see. So this one listed out with everything that it has, $75,000. And again, minus four-wheel drive and minus the TVs in the rear, it's probably only off its max price for this trim by like maybe $4,000. So vehicles are expensive nowadays, man, I'll tell you what. But it does have a really nice Bang & Olufsen sound system. I'm not sure how many speakers it is. I guess we can look on here and see. It is a 12 speaker. And I just love all the detail, man. The stitching is crazy. Premium, really nice quality leather. Of course, like I said, King Ranches have always had the really nice leather. These seats super comfortable for this long drive that I had. Got leather on the dash. Obviously the stitching. Yeah, I just really like this truck, man. It's super comfortable. Gets pretty good gas mileage too. I averaged probably close to 20 miles per gallon the whole trip when I was on the highway. That's one thing I cannot say about that thing. Despite the fact that it has a V8 and I like the V8, it does not get the same fuel mileage as a twin turbo EcoBoost. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments, and I'm gonna get some more reviews or more cars to review. I don't know if you guys like these little like videos I'm gonna do for Instagram, or if you want to see them on YouTube. I don't know, just let me know.